My name's Gary Millar and I'm the principal at QTC.
My name's Doug O'Donnell and I'm a senior lecturer in biblical studies and practical theology.
Hi, my name's Andrew Bain. I'm Vice Principal here at QTC and I'm also a lecturer in Church History and Christian Ethics.
And my name is Mark Baddeley and I'm Senior Lecturer in Doctrine.
Hi, I'm Wesley Redgen and I teach New Testament and Greek at QTC.
Hi, I'm Doug Green, and despite my grey hair, I've been teaching at QTC for only a year, but I'm teaching Old Testament.
It's my job to help people to talk about Jesus.
My job is to help future Christian leaders and teachers understand what the Bible teaches on the big topics.
I get to teach all the exciting stories in the Old Testament, and I get to show how they all connect into one great big story with Jesus as the final chapter.
And I get to talk about the final chapter.
I think for Old Testament wisdom literature, if I'm speaking to a child, my goal there is to make God big, or make them perceive God as being big. And then if related to the Gospels, I think having them see Jesus as being great.
I love being able to tell people about the story of God's people and the story of what God's done in the world, and I think that's a terrific and exciting thing.
The retirement package. More seriously, for me, it's actually being encouraged, having my faith encouraged by other people's faith as they grow in their faith.
Yeah, getting to be part of what God's doing in our world, getting to be part of, I think, the greatest story ever told, the best thing that's happening in the world under a God who's actually really stuck his neck out to save us.
This side of eternity, I feel like just the rest that I feel in following his ways and knowing him.
I can see where my life fits into the big scheme of the world, history, and eternity.
On the one hand, that I have a genuine confidence in the face of death. I have a certain and living hope of a life after death, a human life in the body. And also I have a place to stand with the temporariness of life, the fact that in and of itself it doesn't seem to give you meaning or purpose. Being a follower of Jesus actually helps you understand what your meaning and purpose is.
I think the best thing about following Jesus is the fact that we have joy in him that will never be taken away, because he'll never let us go.
I think the first one is you need to probably make sure that you're a Christian first. It is possible, and people do study theology even though they don't have faith. That's a bit weird. It's a little bit like studying in medicine when you don't believe in medicine, or studying in engineering or mathematics when you don't believe in those things. It can be done, but it's weird. And it's usually not spiritually very helpful for you.
You need to come with humility. You need to come being ready for God's word to shape you and change you. If you turn up thinking you already know it and you're just here to get a qualification, then you're wasting your time.
I think working out in conversation with the local church whether God has equipped you to serve his people in some form of ministry for the rest of your life. I think that's the big question. Lots of people can benefit some from theological education. We want to encourage those people, but the people that it's crucial for us to serve by equipping are the people who are going to spend the rest of their life either here in Australia or somewhere internationally.
Be willing to be challenged spiritually, have your heart open, in other words, but at the same time be willing to be challenged academically, to think new thoughts, to think hard.
If it's working well, and if it's working in a good way for you, it will actually not just teach you stuff, give you some skills. It will actually transform you personally.
And then it may be on the other side, why come here? I think what we have to offer is lecturers who know their stuff well and can teach their academic disciplines well, and a real sense of community here at QTC. And those are things, as a student, that's what I would be looking for. Is the faculty good, and facilities which we now have here very good, and is the community will I grow as a Christian while I'm here.